Travel with me.
Hey fellow humans, Mina here. Welcome back to another Drive and Talk. If you're wondering why my voice sounds a little weird, and you haven't seen the past few videos, I'm currently recording a bunch of videos all in one shot, and because I'm super busy in October, and this is the last one I'm going to pre-record for now, but I currently have corona, and at the time you're watching this, I'll totally be fine. I'm actually at the tail end of it, so I'm like doing a lot better. So, but my voice is still kind of weird. So if you're wondering what's up, that is what's up. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm at the tail end of it, and by the time you're watching this, I'll totally have been fine. So yeah, we are talking about another Shifters novel, another spin-off series. This one's also not traditionally published. This one's also self-published. However, it doesn't fall within the Wildcat spin-off series. This one's kind of a spin-off, but on Goodreads, it's actually the 7th Shifters novel with completely different characters and stuff, and you'll see what I mean when I give you the blurb and my thoughts. And I'm sorry once again if you're here for the rants and raves. This is all raves. We're in a raving mood right now, I guess. We'll get back to some rants later, don't worry. But yeah, this book is called Fat Cat by Rachel Vincent, and apparently it's the 7th Shifters book, but the Shifter series is traditionally published, but this one was self-published, but it is the 7th book. But yeah, let's get into the blurb first. Off a 2-lane highway outside a southern Tennessee town you probably never heard of stands a hole-in-the-wall establishment called the Fat Cat Bar and Grill. Drinks are served by a woman named Charlie who seems to hear things a little too well and see things a little too clearly. She might listen to your life story, but she won't give you a single word of hers. The other thing she won't tell you, that you have wandered in the only shifter-friendly bar in the country. In the 3 years since I was infected, oh yeah, we're back to first-person POV's blurbs, you know how I feel about that. I finally managed to put my life back together. The bar isn't actually turning a profit. That bad breakup is totally behind me, and as a marshal, I now run the northern zone of the Mississippi Valley Pride. It's when two fierce, gorgeous strangers accused one of my regulars of killing a human woman, a charge he vehemently denies. I'm determined to get him to the truth. With the victim's brother in the search of justice, the widow demanded a brutal vengeance, and fate of our entire stray pride resting on the outcome of this case. I can't afford to make a mistake. But then my investigation unearthed a shocking connection to a killer I put in the ground years ago, and I realized the cards were stacked against me before the game even began. Okay, so here are my thoughts on the book. And I'm so happy. This is the latest book, by the way, to come out. I'm so happy Vincent decided there was more stories to tell in the Shifters universe. Having reread the main series and spin-offs, it was wonderful to dive back into this world and have a fresh, brand new story. If you haven't read the OG series and even the spin-off Wildcats trilogy, you may be able to follow along with this story, but you'll probably end up more confused than anything. It definitely benefits having read Vincent's earlier works. I mentioned that just in case anyone is wondering if they can pick this book up and dive blindly into the Shifters world. That said, this story was everything and more. I love that we have a new female MC and that she's a stray. I love that there wasn't too much werecat politics in this book. Aside from a few cameos like Faith dropping in, she seems to have to be in every book, and name drops, the story stands well on its own. The reason I mentioned you might be confused while reading was not because of the name drops and cameos, but because of the werecat world in general. I did find it refreshing that everyone wasn't referring to each other as Toms and Tabbies, probably because they were all born strays and not natural-born cats. I also loved having Charlie's sister be human and in the know, and the shifter-friendly bar was a great setting. Because of how it ended, I hope Vincent continues with these characters in the future or have them mentioned in other spin-off works should she choose to write more in this universe. As it stands, it did end perfectly and can be read as a standalone, but it also ended in a way that we could potentially see more from the story from Davy's POV. I'd be interested in that and hearing how Faith's new project works out. Overall, I'm happy with the story and the series as a whole, and it's just another reason why Vincent is my favorite author. Everything she writes is an auto-buy for me. So yeah, how about you guys, my fellow humans? You may have heard of the Shifter series, you may have even heard of the Wildcat spin-off series, but did you know about this Fat Cat spin-off / addition to the main series book? Let me know in the comments down below. And have you read it? What are your thoughts on it? I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, anywho, that's all I gotta say for now. If you want to keep hearing more robust stuff, be sure to follow me in all your favorite socials. Links below, including my driving / travel channel, Drive with Mina. Stay safe and take care. Bye!